Hi everyone, it's Jessica here about the day in the life of a Crohn's girl. I unfortunately did not get my phone on time, so we are doing it on this janky one for right now, and you'll have to excuse the no makeup. I went to the doctor today. Got a fight with my doctor. I am actually taking myself off of all my medications. Excuse me. I'm taking myself off of all of my medications, and we are going to actually do this all natural. I'm tired of taking 12 pills a day. I hate it. It makes me miserable. I forget half the time. On top of my Crohn's disease, just as an FYI, I'm anemic, I have IBD, I am also allergic to shellfish, and I'm lactose intolerant. So my dietary restrictions are too many to count. So we are actually talking to some people in the cannabis world, and I'm already a proponent for legalizing the marijuana. I see nothing wrong with the plant. I know a lot of people do have problems with it, so if that's something that you're uncomfortable with, you're not going to want to watch my videos because yeah, that's going to be part of my new routine. I am, like I said, I am trying to get myself to a point where I can not be on disability and live my life like a normal person and work a real job and raise my kids. And it's kind of hard to do that when you feel sorry. It's hard to do when you feel so awful all the time. I can't explain it. There's a movie that I watched. I can't remember what it's called. It was a Christian-based movie. Someone recommended it to me because they thought I could relate. Unfortunately, I did way too much. It's about a girl who had a disease in her stomach to where she couldn't process food. Much more dramatic than what I've got. So, I mean, like, whoo, girl. Don't know how she did it, but there was a scene in the movie that unfortunately was just a mirror of what I went through just a couple years ago. But in the movie, the little girl, she, I think, was like in between the ages of like 7 and 11 or something like that. But she was so miserable and in so much pain and so doped up on like hardcore painkillers in the hospital, was begging her family to kill her, basically, and just to stop trying, to quit keeping her alive, basically. And I actually put my boyfriend, my now fiance, through that. And I mean, I would lay in our bed and I would say to him, you know, get my gun out and please just take me out of this. Like, I don't understand why people are making me try this hard, you know. I literally couldn't stand up without getting sick. A lot of embarrassing things. You'll have to excuse me, I'm very emotional about all of this. But there are just some things that people shouldn't have to go through. I mean, I'm a grown woman, I'm almost 30, and, you know, when I feel like I should have to wear a diaper and like a horse feed bag just because I feel like I might get sick or lose control of my bowels in public, you know, it's hard. How do you go to your child's school and worry about embarrassing yourself and your children, you know, because you feel so sick and you don't know what triggered the attack, so you don't know how to prevent it next time. You know, one week you can eat certain things, and the next week, you know, it makes you so violently ill and you're in so much pain that yeah, like I said, you would give anything for someone to just shoot you in the face. So we're changing that today. I'm done. I'm changing my life. I'm off the medications because they weren't doing anything for me anyway. I was still in the emergency room. It's 2017 and I've been in the emergency room 4 times. Every stay was at least 2-3 days. 3 days was the minimum. up to 8 days at one time. So I spend a lot of time in the emergency room. So today we're starting all over. I got a food journal. I have a stress journal. I have a like a fitness, exercise, like movement journal. Like this is getting deep. We're also adding marijuana, more water, less juice because that's a natural laxative. We definitely don't want that. So no more juice, no more sodas, no more beef. I can't have beef. No more nuts. I already can't have dairy. No more shellfish. Oh wait, never had shellfish. Allergic to it. Fuck. Love shrimp. Love shrimp. Let me just say, I freaking love shrimp. Can't have it. My throat swells up and I can't breathe, and I really don't want to die, so. Yeah. Anyway, I was fantasizing about food porn. Oh, love it. Yeah, secretly, I'm a fat ass. You can't tell because my Crohn's disease makes me skinny, but I love food. I eat anything you put in front of me, even if I'm not supposed to. So my whole family knows, you know, to talk to me about food before we visit each other, because they know I'll eat stuff that I'm not supposed to. So here's day one, and I'm about to go figure out my grocery shopping. So wish me luck. Update soon.